Welcome back, viewers, to my modded series, episode 15. Today will be another world download episode, so you'll be able to get my world with my farms up and running, which means I really need to finish them today. I'm going to stop wasting so much time, and let's just begin. Let's grab some dirt, get across here, sneak, destroy the fence, and I'm going to make those chests so that those farms are actually complete, and not just imaginary dirt chests. Hopefully you know what I am talking about. Okay, chop down 2 trees, no one's really going to mind. Now to get rid of those imaginary chests that I put in last episode. Now, how am I going to do this? Let me just see here. And there we go. So you can see it actually does connect, and items will get pumped out of this chest along this line. Is that a problem? No, it isn't. Then I'll automatically go into here, or if this is full, travel down, and what? That's not right. Let's just fix this up. This is obviously facing the wrong way. So I'll make this face in this direction. There we go. So items get pumped out and looped around if this is full, and if it isn't, it goes in and fills this up with, I believe, dirt and seeds. Okay, I did actually need to check. Now another chest over here. Ah, dang it. More dirt, one more chest, and then everything should be in order. Let's just see here. Everything correct. Things get pumped out, automatically go into here, feeding it full of coal, so it should stay alive as long as I put this full of coal, or charcoal. And then it loops back around into the chest, so that's perfect. I just need to do one more right here, right before I forget. And there we go. We've got another system looping around coal or charcoal into this steam engine, which isn't on just yet, and also doesn't have any charcoal. But I'll put some in. Oh, let me just think about this. I'll come back later, because I don't want this running yet and exploding. You can see this one's already heating up, and I'm getting a little bit worried, so I'm going to just turn this off for a bit, and I'll come back later once I actually have enough seeds to have this running at full speed. Another option would be to pipe the energy into a pipe so the engines can't actually overload. It would instead be putting it all into a pipe so we wouldn't have any kind of trouble in that way, but I don't really have enough conductive pipes to spare or the space needed to actually do that without going underground. Maybe later on. Also, right before nightfall, let's just grab some of this wood I chopped down. Ah, so ugly, but it'll be fine. Now, sticks on the side. Make myself a little gate, just so I don't need to keep destroying the gate actually to get through. There we go, much better. Doesn't that just look nice? Haha, that's not bad at all. This will of course extend outwards into multiple wheat farms if I need them, but one will do for now. Now just to build that tree farm. Now the tree farm should be very simple, but I am using the word should here, so everything could go of course horribly wrong. So let's just see. Of course, it will not look perfect from the outside because the dirt level is going to go all the way out to my outside wall, which frustrates me a little, but I'm sure I can get over that. Now I just need to move over the right number of spaces. Okay, that should be the correct spot unless I've stuffed this up completely and all my calculations are off. If that's the case, I won't even be able to fit 4 tree farms up here, so it will defeat the purpose. The purpose. Now, I'm definitely going to destroy that house one day. I was talking to my viewers and it probably will become a Thorncraft taint factory. That way I have a safe place to make all my taint resources away from actual building, and I won't need to worry about taint overflows or anything like that because it is so far away. You can't actually see it on the map, but you can see it if you're just looking. It does still get rendered, which annoys me greatly. Just like that tower there. I will probably blow that up completely. Okay, now I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Looking from the farm down there, it seems like it actually did raise all of the dirt up one place higher than what I was actually expecting. So what I probably should do is take out my diamond pick somewhere. Probably shouldn't have done that while I have my shovel of renewal on, but that's okay. All I need to do is place my arboretum one block down, so it should put the dirt at the same level as this here. Now the simple stuff, steam engine of course, let's see. Need my redstone torch. I'll probably give it as much materials as I can at the moment, although I don't have any of this, which I'll be making soon. Also, I don't need to put sand in, because the sand is actually a byproduct of the tree farm, not something that actually requires to run. In fact, I don't actually have any of the materials on me right now, so I will just complete the farm first and then I'll get it up and running. Now this should be the maximum amount of size that I get to build my actual farm with. It might be out one further, but I'll try to stick to this size anyway, just to be sure. I'm making so much mistakes, I had to go build another chest because I don't have enough here. And on top of that, I keep making all these little mistakes that are costing me lots of valuable time. Let's see here. Of course I don't need items going into the logger in a circuit. What I do need is an engine here and items to go in a circuit into it. Okay, that's nicer. Everything is nearly set up. All I need now is a system to make sure that this gets all of the items it actually needs. Now first off, that will be all the saplings that actually come out of this. So from out of this will come a cobblestone pipe. I believe this outputs all of its items at once, so this should, loosely using that word, should work. Now what I will do, actually, is change that to an diamond transport pipe, so I can actually sort where the items will go. I'm also not sure if items come out of the side or the top, so I will connect it just like so. So now it doesn't matter if it's coming out of the top or the side, it'll go through this diamond transport pipe, and then it can sort out where to go after that. Actually, after thinking about it just a little bit more, I might have some troubles here with items going the wrong way, so I will change it into an iron transport pipe here, and then a diamond here instead. Simple change, but quite a big difference. Now if I put my wrench back on, I can just make sure it's going in the right direction. Right-clicking will select which way all the items go. I want them all to go into my diamond transport pipe, which will then sort items either this way or this way. Simply put, this will chop down all the trees, giving me wood and saplings, and also apples occasionally. Now, the wood, I want to go down the red side, and probably also the apples, which will actually tunnel, I need a pick, tunnel through the ceiling, and head downstairs into a chest which will hold all the items. And some of that wood, I'll use a distribution pipe, will also go into some furnaces I'll have, which will turn it into coal, and if I have enough pipes, will automatically fill these steam engines. Although making that automatic without teleport pipes may be too big a goal just now. It'll just be such a mess of pipes. Now, just to conserve space a little bit more, what I will use is some iron transport pipes. I don't need to do this, but it will allow me to use just a couple more blocks. So instead, this is now an iron transport pipe, and I'll use another iron one coming off here. See, I could have just looped it around just a little bit further and had it gone in this way, and that would have been fine. But this just allows me to use just a couple less pipes. And instead, I can use my wrench and just make sure all the items go down from here. There we go. And all the items go across from here. So it's two separate systems even though they're joined up. Now the last thing here will be this hummus block, which does get slightly more difficult. And in order to make this nearly completely automated, what I will do is head downstairs and make myself an automatic crafting table. Now I cannot be bothered chopping down some more trees. I'm going to sacrifice some rubber wood just by smelting it into the furnace, which hopefully should make, there we go, regular wood. So it's not of the same value. I would rather keep it as rubber wood if I could, but I'm just being a little bit lazy. So this is the recipe I will be using. 1 dirt, 4 wheat to make compost. There is another recipe here, but I don't know why you would use it. You save yourself 1 wheat, but you have to give up sugar, gunpowder, bone, string, and you only get 1 instead of 4. But yes, this is the recipe I will be following. 1 dirt and 4 wheat in order to make compost. Now the reason for that compost is pretty simple. I'll just press U to bring up the recipe. Now you need 8 dirt and 1 compost to make 8 hummus. So from that 4 wheat, you end up with 32 hummus, which is used as, instead of dirt in a regular tree farm, you use hummus in an automatic forestry tree farm for the blocks the actual trees stand on. So it is important to have as much of that as you need. So that's what the wheat farm is actually for. Wheat to compost to hummus to trees. That's the basic design. Okay, all of this is done. Let's just turn all of this into planks. There we go. Now from that, I'll just head to my crafting table, make myself 4 of these. There we are. Ah, what am I doing? Ah, no inventory space. There we go. Oh, I didn't need that much. I didn't realize I had sticks in my inventory. But that's not a problem. Now I'll make myself a crafting table. And then put the 4 wooden gears around it, I believe. There we go, and we get an automatic crafting table. Wonderful. Now I actually will sleep with the Somnia mod today, mainly because I'm waiting for that wheat to grow. So sleeping through the entire night should really help speed up this process so I can get everything actually done today. Ah, darn it. I woke up because I'm starving to death, and I probably shouldn't have left my doors open either. I could have been woken up by a creeper attack instead. Okay, let's see how this went. I'll just go check on the farm. From here, hopefully, I don't have to go too far. It only looks like 2 are done? That's a little... disappointing! Go... Oh, spider. I don't even have my sword on. Oh, no problem. Okay, it must have hurt itself for that jumping around. Let's see here, just sneak across, not to damage this dirt here. Okay. So, what I will do is turn on the... There we are. Ah. Come on, open up. There we go. Put in some charcoal. And we should see the wheat and the seeds coming out once this does start chopping them down. Any moment now. Those are ready, right? They look ready to me. Okay, I'll give it some time. There we go, we can see the seeds and the wheat going into this diamond transport pipe, which isn't set up to actually split it yet, which, actually, that's kind of a major problem. I might want to fix that. Okay. So I'll make this split here, and go into another chest. Oh, no! No, no, no! No, you're not blowing up my farm. Not a chance! I'll just swim away. Swim! No! You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. At least my wheat's okay, I suppose. Okay, farm's intact. Only 1 steam engine? That's not good. Oh dear. Okay, that's alright. I can fix this. Oh no. Starting up the farm also apparently destroys the old farm. That is not good at all. Okay, it's repaired. Always remember to close the gate before you, but that is something I've learnt, apparently. Okay, so charcoal goes in here, spins around. This is powering that is powering that. Everything is in order. Wait a second. Nearly in... Oh no! No, 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 no. Dang it. Nearly in order. There we go. Okay. Now everything should be working. Now I've set this up pretty simply. If I open it up, you can see wheat goes red and seeds go blue. So the seeds will go into this circuit and wheat will go this way. Now I can just open this up and put that seed I used to make that work back into the farm, which will eventually start planting again. Oh well, moving on. If I can just find my way out of here. Actually, no reason to really do that. Let's just close the gate and begin the long trek from here up to the tree farm. And this is what I meant by long trek. I will be flying through the air. See, if I had teleport pipes, this would only take 1 pipe, and I could just go, no, 2. 1 there, 1 there. It'll be a really quick, easy process. Unfortunately, I can't afford that yet, so that means flying through the air. It'll work fine. Okay, that seems to be at the wrong level. I think maybe just 2 higher. That should do it. Oh, good. The farm is replanting. Okay, nearly there. Just a few more. Actually, where is this connecting to? This is bringing wheat, which has to turn into hummus, which goes into the main farm, so I can move this over a little bit more. This is ridiculous. Okay, that's in line with the farm. That'll do perfectly. Okay, here we go. Back to the house. This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, it wasn't at the right level. Depression. Actually, now that I think about it, this is pretty much perfect. Obviously, this isn't going to be able to go through this level if this is going to be full of trees, so putting it above it would not be the smart thing to do. I'll either have to fly far above it and then head down, or just head underneath it. Okay, I admit, not the greatest idea I've ever had. Let's see here. Okay, now if I can just... There we go. There we go. Everything's working. Kind of-ish. It's good enough. Okay, now what I am going to have to do is begin the distributioning. That's probably not a word, but I do have the pipes for it. Distribution pipes. Okay, so now what I want to do here is put a distribution pipe and begin splitting things up, the wheat that does come out, into different amounts. I want some wheat to go somewhere, and the other wheat to go another to fuel the farm. Okay, so first we have this basic distribution pipe. What this one will control is how much of the wheat goes to fueling the farm, and how much of it would simply go into a chest to be used for other things, probably, well, bread. And then there'll be another distribution pipe, which will be used for something slightly different. So first off, we get the cobblestone one. This will be for the wheat that goes... what am I trying to say? The wheat that will be used for bread, and then this one over here will be the wheat for the farm. Actually no, let's make it this one... well that was close. This one here. Okay, another distribution pipe, because this is going to split it, so 16 of the wheat goes one way, and 1 goes another. This is where things get complicated, so I'm going to head downstairs and look at it from an easier perspective, once I fix the floor a bit. Okay, I can fix the rest later on. Let's just see here. Now, this here is the first distribution pipe. I don't know how much the farm's going to need compared to how much bread I'm going to want. So what I will do is go... What colour is that? Pale blue? Pale blue will get 9, and yellow, which is the bread side, will simply get 1, and all the rest get nothing. So simply put, 90% will actually go to fueling the farm, and then I get 10% to use for food. This will change depending on how much I actually need, which I'll find out later on. Now what I'm going to need for this entire process to actually work is an energy condenser from Equivalent Exchange. All this will actually be doing is turning wheat into dirt. Just so I don't need to use a whole heap of forestry farms, you need to use a whole heap to get free dirt and things like that to make it all interconnected, but this will be used to just turn some of the wheat into dirt so I can make it completely automated. Now, so I will just use that, I will just make that using my transmutation tablet. I'll just grab out some diamonds, and since this already knows pretty much all the recipes from my last season, I should simply be able to burn a few of these and make a condenser appear. So I've got the alchemical chest appearing already. Is that the condenser? Not yet. Any moment now. There we go. The condenser. Cost me 5 diamonds, but it's a worthy price to pay for wood? Not really. Okay, so this is where things get weird. On to the next distribution pipe. Oh wait, I still need to set it up first, of course. Cobblestone. Bit hard to see black on black. That's not right. Oh, dang it. Come on. I can do this. There we go. Okay, so the green way is going to only have 1. Green gets 1, and the other colour, which has not appeared, just yet. Nope, not red. There we go, light blue. Okay, light blue gets 16, while green over here will only get 1. I believe that's the correct ratio. I'm just going to check now. Now, basically, I need 4 times as much wheat as dirt. This is because of the recipe here. I'll just bring that up one last time. 4 times as much wheat as I need dirt. Now, I'm turning wheat into dirt, so I'm going to bring the wheat up here. And you'll see that 1 wheat is worth 24 EMC, while dirt is only worth 1. So for every piece of wheat, you're actually going to get 24 dirt. When really, we only want 1/4, not anywhere near 24. So 14 is, no, what did I say? 16 is definitely not the right amount. So what we actually want is 1 to 24, 4 times. So we actually want 96 pieces of wheat going light blue. It's going to take a while. I can't type it in. And one of those wheat going green. There we go. So for every 97 pieces of wheat that comes in, 96 will go this way and just 1 will go that way. Might as well finish this side up while I'm here. Oh, I missed. Come on. There we go. This can go down into a chest as soon as I actually do have one. Wait, are you empty? Perfect. There we go. This is actually something I made back in Series 2. For people who've been following me that long, you might recognize some parts of it, but I believe I have refined it quite a lot more by using those advanced insertion pipes and using these distribution pipes instead of that long series of pipes that I used before. Now, one of these is going to go into that energy condenser that I was talking about before. If I can just place it up there. There we go. Now all I need to do is target dirt at the top. And now any wheat is going to go in there and turn into dirt. Now with the help of one of these pipes and a redstone engine, there we go. Now if I just power it, if I just grab a block of dirt, I can tidy this up later. When you download my world, if you want it, I do suggest you do tidy it up, or just wait until I do. Now if I just get up, nearly had it. Come on. There we go. Now redstone torch just to keep this constantly pumping away. There we go. Now I do need one more chest, so let's just get rid of... Oh, I only wanted to grab one of them. Oh wow, this axe will actually do that to chests as well? That is awesome. That will make getting rid of these later on much quicker. Okay, anyway, what I will do is have this pumping into... Need some cobblestone here. If I just... once again I'm going to have to do some tricky jumps just to make this work. What am I doing? Let's just save ourselves some trouble here and just sort this out. Okay, I can clean up the mess later on. Okay, what I've done here is made the wheat pipe down this side and the dirt pipe down here. Now if I just place in that chest I picked up, I can put that right in the middle. There we go. This will hold both items in the correct amounts. Now just by placing an automatic crafting table afterwards, the automatic crafting table will be able to use the items that are inside the chest to craft the manure. I believe it's got a new name now. What was it called? One last check. Compost? Compost, that we actually need. Perfect. Okay, dirt comes down, automatic crafting table goes here, and everything is nearly up and running. Now just to make sure everything's right, I'm just going to make a hole down here, because what I'll be doing is having all the items pump in from down below. Now the automated crafting table isn't going to work unless you actually set up a wooden transport pipe, and a redstone engine, and of course another redstone torch. And by the way, yes, this is all temporary. I'm not going to keep this massive structure in the main room of my house. I'll probably have this over the top later on, once I have some teleport pipes. Okay, now just to pipe this back up, and this will be completed. Let's just see here. Wait, what? Right, my mistake. One more block over, and then it will be fine. Okay, nearly there, and there we go. Straight into the Arboretum. Wonderful. A ridiculous design, but it should work as soon as I configure the crafting table. So what I need to do is just grab some extra wheat. Here's the wheat I was looking for. And now set up that automatic crafting table to actually craft what I need. Let's see, shouldn't have gotten rid of all this dirt. Now I open up the crafting table, put in the wheat, make the recipe I need, one bit of dirt in the middle, and there we go. Compost. Now don't click here or else you'll actually make it. You don't actually want to make the stuff. You just want it to be able to make it automatically once it has the items. Hey, did I get rid of that? You should still be powered. My mistake is just my habit to clean up random dirt blocks that are floating everywhere. Now you might have spotted this before I did, seeing as this actually isn't correct. It does need one more step. This doesn't use actual how would you say it? Compost. It uses humus. So I do need one more automatic crafting table to turn that manure, mix it with some dirt, and turn it into humus. Now what I'm going to use to make that happen makes things a little bit more complicated. And by a little, I mean a lot. First off, I have to head up here and place another wooden transport pipe, another redstone engine, and another redstone torch. Oh, that seems to have some trouble. Trouble. Okay, it doesn't seem to react well with that iron pipe. So I'm going to have to just place it here. Nothing too terrible. I just didn't know that actually happened. You can make some pretty complex systems then using redstone torches and iron pipes, but I'm not going to get into that. Now if you remember from before, I said this thing actually creates sand from the humus once the trees are actually done. So what I'm going to do is make use of that sand, just by making this pipe, oh, that was a little bit off, just pipe downwards like so. Now what I'm going to do with it is actually pretty simple. I'm going to turn it into dirt, which will be used to actually make the humus. Alright, now here we are at the actual condenser, which will now be actually getting more dirt than it actually needs to make the compost. So what I will change is simple. All I'll change is change this cobblestone and change it into a distribution pipe. So I can control how much of the dirt will actually go this way and get turned into the compost, and how much of it will go another way and actually turn into humus with the aid of the compost. Okay, so pretty simple. I make this head downwards and into this pipe, which I then change into an iron pipe instead of cobble, to make sure that everything goes in the same direction. Just like so. There we are. So now the compost will come out of there, and the dirt will come down here, and they will both join up at the same point, which will be a chest that I will put here. I'm going to have to grab one. This one should do the trick. I'll just have to... oh no, did I just lose something off the edge? Nothing too major. There we are. And I'll just take that chest. And I'll have to make another automatic crafting table. That shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, now just like before, I'll place everything into place. Although, unlike before, I can't actually set the recipe because I don't actually have the compost just yet. What I can set is this distribution pipe here, which is a pretty simple and easy to set distribution of 8:1. Wait, I was wrong, I just checked, it's actually 32:1, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Oops, there we go. If I bring up the recipe, it'll come up with compost, which actually makes 4. So this needs 1 dirt, makes 4. The next recipe requires 8 dirt, and only 1 compost, so it's 8 times 4, 32. Now it probably will happen that it will turn out that I'm getting way too much humus that I can actually use, which isn't really a problem. Once that happens, all I need to do is turn down the distribution here. All I need to do is just drop that and increase this number, and just keep trying and fiddling with it until I get the perfect number that the humus my humus levels don't actually drop or go up. Once I find that, this will be completely self-sufficient, apart from the coal that these actually require. And even that will be completely automized once I get... completely autonomized? I don't know how to say it, but it will be completely automated. Oh, there we go. Once I get some teleport pipes, so I don't need to worry about filling up these chests manually. And I could do it completely automated right now, but I'd have to have even more of these giant pipes flying through the air all over the place. Well, I was going to say that's all for today, but I've noticed something very strange. Sand, which isn't part of this system at all. The machine shouldn't make sand unless Forestry's had some kind of new update that I haven't heard of. Okay, that's definitely how I'll get around. But yes, how very, very strange. I did see some sand come out before, but I thought that was just some strange anomaly. It seems like this is actually outputting sand whenever, I don't know, whenever it replaces a dirt block? I guess we'll find out later. What I'll do is just take out all the sand, and once that's happened, if it keeps on happening further into the future, I might actually make use of this sand and perhaps turn it into dirt, or actually turn it into glass as part of my farm. Actually, there's an idea. I might want to actually light up this place so no mobs spawn. Well, viewers, I know it isn't completely complete. These still need some coal, and I still need to put in that one recipe and that last automated crafting table. But I can't do that without the wheat, and these are taking quite some time to grow. So I am going to end this episode here and release the world as is. The next world download will be in 5 to 10 days, depending on what I am building, but most likely be 10. So I hope you have enjoyed today's episode and the complicated machine I have built. StrayMav signing off.